Hello, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to my City Skylines series, European Take 2. And today we're in part 7, and today's rather special episode, I would say. Not because of what we're building, but the kind of effects that it had on me building it and kind of the surroundings of this. What I mean with this is that, well, it was Christmas last week, and I've got a present from my parents, and these were the books for the kind of university when you would go to university for city design and city layout. And yeah, so I'm very happy about this. I've read a lot about this. This is also one of the reasons there wasn't a video for Christmas, but there were several more, but we'll talk about the other ones later on. But what I wanted to say is that from now on I would try to make it as realistic as possible, and also with the right names for them. So for example, today we're building something in a sorted grid pattern with a bit of a loose grid pattern in the middle of it. So as you can see, we have the big grid around it and the small one in there, and this is kind of broken up and kind of split it up a bit. It isn't that much of a special thing, but I've enjoyed quite building it and it was very fun. It is also that today we aren't only building a building complex, this would be boring. So today we're also building a pedestrian overpass over the highway, and this is one of the most important things that a city can have, and this is the infrastructure for the kind of pedestrian people. And for this one I've took, for kind of its example, a picture of one in Austria, in Vienna. It's nothing special, it's just kind of a very normal looking pathway with a lot of graffiti on it going above a highway, and so I thought about, yeah, I wanna kind of get this into my city too. One of the other reasons that this video was delayed that much is that I've made a private save where I'm privately playing right now, and it's quite a lot of fun, but I'm very glad that I'm not doing this as a kind of YouTube series, because it's just kind of a fun thing where I'm just testing out all this stuff. If you're interested in this, visit my Twitter. I am posting a lot of pics of this right now because I'm using a lot of my free time for this save because I'm just kind of enjoying it. And yeah, so what you can see me building in the background is the garden area in the middle of the office area. And the reason for a garden area of this office area is very simple, that a garden is often relaxing for people. So you have kind of a better environment for working, and you're more relaxed and you can work harder and work better. And this is kind of also the reason that I did this, because this is in the interest of the people and the kind of company that owns this office center. So, and this means it is kind of lucrative for both of them, and both of them can have quite a positive effect of them, because you work more and you kind of feel better. Herefore, I'm using the kind of trees and bushes of Pidelmo once again. I just love them. They are so incredibly cool, and they're perfectly fitting my themes. So they are making kind of this blend looking into a very cool and interesting looking one. I'm very happy about the whole thing, how it turned out, and I definitely want to build more stuff like this. And this is also the first spot that I'm connecting up the kind of zones, the different ones, because in the last one you guys asked me in the comments kind of how I want to achieve to connect them up in a realistic way, and this is basically it. I will be doing a lot of offices and some smaller living centers and some stuff like this, and some relaxation areas. This would be perfect for parks, and this would be perfect for commercial areas, and also some kind of parks and how's it called, and some public services. I'm sorry for that, that was my phone. I had to turn it on because I'm waiting the message of a teacher from mine, and I was just kind of waiting for this. But here, so here I'm just kind of adding in all around the pathways, and at first I want to connect them all up around this thing. And the reason for this is kind of to border it in a bit with the plants, and then we're kind of filling it in with plants and nature, and I just love it. It is so cool. It's just one of the things that I love to do, and plants and nature is definitely one of the most interesting things for me in City Skylines. And it definitely will be this for the remaining time of me playing this game. And this is also kind of the thing that I like about City Skylines, that you have complete freedom what you want to build. So you can make your own series and your own kind of feelings and your own detailing, and it never gets old in my opinion. But yes, here I'm searching for sculpture, just kind of to put in the middle, that we have a statue or a sculpture in the middle, so that we kind of have the look of something important there in the middle. For this one I'm actually using always vanilla props because they are quite good. And they also kind of having the perfect color shading in my opinion for this one, so I choose them there, and then I'm just adding in some grass and just basic detailing. This whole area wasn't that much of work, and so I thought about, well, it's okay that I have this now, and now I have kind of the ability to upload a video, but wouldn't it be better if I would be doing more for an episode? And so I thought about, okay, what is the kind of area missing on a realistic kind of scale? And this was an pedestrian overpass to get over to the other side without crossing a dangerous highway. And this was also what I do there, what I will do in some minutes, but beforehand we're just finishing off this area with some plants around it and just some structural design of this. And here also I might, if you guys are interested, I might want to do a tutorial series. I'll explain to you realistic kind of road patterns and how to build them and the basics of them, but for them I have to kind of read a bit more, I would say, because I would be kind of teaching it myself with the stuff that I have from the university. So this was basically what I would be doing there, because right now I'm not able to go to the university because I don't have the minimum age and I haven't finished my other school, so I might actually consider doing this for a university path to do kind of city layout and city design. In Germany it's called Stadtplanung, and I'm pretty much interested in this already, so this might actually be a solid way for me, and you would also kind of benefit from it because then I could kind of also give in the realistic touch of it. And yes, so we're soon on the end of the first part, and so I just want to say thank you for watching the video until this part. When you're new to my channel and you kind of love what you see and you want to see more of this, please consider subscribing to me. We're coming very close to 550 subs. We have reached the 540 about yesterday, so thank you for this, it means a lot to me. Every single one of you, it is just very helpful, thank you. You all are very much appreciated, and also feedback and likes are very much appreciated. Also the most appreciated thing are comments, because they can kind of keep in touch with you guys and hear what you think about it and how I can improve it, so definitely make sure to write one down below. And yeah, so kind of thank you for all of you guys. It was a very rough year, but it was a very good year for me with YouTube, so I was getting a lot of near subs to it, so we're right now at nearly 550 subs. This is incredible for me. A year ago it was at 150, so this is very great. So thank you all of you guys for your support, and please keep it up. I will try to keep up my quality and get it better and better every day, but yeah, I think it is turning out quite well. So thank you all for watching this video, and until the cinematics, see ya! So I'm back once again, and right now we are doing one of the most interesting things later on, and this is the bridge. Let me tell you guys, this bridge was one of the most work-intensive things that I did in City Skylines, I think. The reason for this is that it is kind of an invisible pathway going on a concrete area and with two fences right next to them, and all of them were kind of glitching into each other all the time. And it was taking me about 4 hours to make this bridge, but I think it was definitely worth it in the end. So as you can see here, at first I just wanted to make a simple kind of pedestrian crossing here, but then it was like, well, this is kind of a highway, this wouldn't be too healthy to go above there and go around there. And so I was like, okay, I need to do a pedestrian overpass, and at first I did a simple one, upgraded it to invisible pathways just because I wanted to know how it kind of looked like and how it worked. And then it was once again making it visible and then kind of turning it kind of around once again and kind of fixing it. And it was quite a lot of work, but I'm very happy that I did this because this kind of is giving me the encouragement that I do more with this because it isn't that hard, and this was quite a lot of fun, I have to say. So yeah, here you can just see me kind of, at first I wanted to, a normal one, see me doing it like this, but then I was like, okay, I might be doing a cool looking pillar here, but this was just a test, so we're removing it soon. But it is kind of like, it was just a first thing here, first idea. Could have looked cool, but wasn't working in the end because it was way too big, and then I would need more of them, and this was just too crazy for me. So I was like, okay, I need to do it another way, but we will right now try to fix it in like this. But yeah, I'm very happy with how this turned out, by the way, so I'm very proud about it too, as you can hear. But here first I wanted to use the wires of the electrical and the train thingies there, just to use them here as an kind of traction wire and force wire so that you kind of keep it in place, but it wasn't working for me, so I was like, no, I need to find another way to do this here. I've tried around a bit more. I've left this in intentionally so that you guys can kind of see what amount of work is put into one episode like this. But I was just like trying around here a lot. Also here with the stairs wasn't working at all, so I had to scram this whole idea. But yeah, in the end it worked out all very, very well, I would say. And yes, so here I was getting my first idea of an kind of spiraling down pedestrian pathway, I would say. So my ideas were that I want to have it spiraling down here and coming in here and just having a lot of nature around it so that you kind of can not enforce it, kind of you can break up the grid with something like and look like this. And therefore I first made a square, and then I've just kind of made some circles in it so that it's perfectly fine in there and it's looking good. And this is kind of the perfect way for me to do something kind of an off-ramp like this so that it works. This is also one trick that I'm using for highways. Highways are kind of the same for me for building. And yeah, so this is what I did there. Now I'm moving in more closer to the street so that you don't have waste too much space. And this was quite an easy task until this point. And then I was like, okay, we'll need to smooth it, and then there move it made this weird thing, so then I just kind of choose to make it with the, how is it called? The Rotube, I think it's Cuboid or someone like this who made it. And here, so this is what I did in there, and now I'm doing a lot of fixing soon. So from now on this whole part is kind of, I'm trying to fix in everything like it should be, so adding the fence and then adding some nature. It's kind of basic detailing that I'm always doing with the nature. The nature, it is just like putting in trees, putting in bushes, then grass, and then kind of these 3 layers, switching them through all the time, and then kind of making good looking forest there. And now I'm also once again having a question, would you guys be interested in tutorials? And if you would be interested in tutorials, what kind of tutorials would you like to see on my channel and what you think would fit on my channel? So please write this down in the comments down below. I will read them and then I will answer you on the comment if I would do it or not, because it is kind of a very time consuming thing, but I think this might be pretty good, and also for you and also for me for the training. And yeah, with this said, I will leave you for today, so hopefully you enjoy the rest of the video, have a great day, and see you in the next video.